Ciao everyone, I'm Rossella Rago. Welcome back to Cooking with Nonna. I am back with my favorite Nonna of them all, Nonna Romana. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
And what are we going to cook today?
Scarola e fagioli.
Ooh.
That's very good. I love
Escarole and beans, an Italian-American comfort food classic. We love that kind of stuff around
it.
here.
Yeah, I love it.
Too good.
Yeah, too good.
Too good. So we got a beautiful big head. It's a big head of scarola here.
Yeah, beautiful scarola, fresh now.
And we're gonna make this into a delicious Italian side dish, or really like an appetizer side dish. I mean, could add a little meatball to it. It could be a whole thing. But whatever it is, whatever you eat it as, it's delicious and it's flavorful and it's super easy, right?
Yeah, very easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna start cut a scarola?
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna start with 1 head of escarole, and we got our fresh garlic. Gotta
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'm in.
Okay. So Nonna's gonna take this beautiful head of escarole and start cutting it into nice strips, and then we're gonna wash it because you gotta wash. You gotta wash good escarole.
Sure.
See, because every leaf you find, there's a little bit of dirt. So when you're washing escarole, you want to do it 3 times. Nonna always does it 3 times. She puts it in a big bowl like this, fills it all the way up to the top with water, lets it soak a little bit, rinses it out, dumps it out, does it 2 more times. So you want to soak it 3 times, rinse it 3 times.
Yeah.
Why 3? Why 3 times you gotta wash?
Sure.
Perché?
Because, you know, sometimes too dirty, you see, you gotta wash.
Why you don't wash 4 times?
The way you want. You gotta see. They come good 3 times, it's okay. They not come good, you gotta wash 4 times.
Now I know this is gonna seem like a nice big head of escarole, but I promise this is all gonna wilt down a lot, and it's not gonna be so much. And so to go with our escarole, since we have so few ingredients, we want to make sure we're using good ingredients, and you want to make sure that you focus on the ingredients that you're using. So garlic is in this, not onion. You definitely want garlic, and a lot of garlic. You can't just put like 1 clove of garlic in something like this. You gotta, I think we have 8 cloves here. Now this is according to your taste, so I'm just gonna slice this garlic.
Yes, you gotta wash 4 times because.
Oh, now I gotta wash 4 times.
See, too dirty, see?
Before it was 3, okay.
She
She changed her mind on the fly here.
Yeah, because it's a vegetable, you gotta wash good.
Gotta wash very, very good because escarole's grown deep in the dirt here.
Yeah, too dirty.
And I guess Nonna decided it's a dirty one.
Too dirty. Okay.
If you don't wash it good, you're gonna taste that sand under the teeth, right? What do you,
Sure,
cosa
yeah.
fa sotto I denti?
Huh?
Cosa fa sotto I denti se sporca?
Yeah, senti la sabbia. Not good.
You don't want to get any of this bulb, the part at the bottom, so I'm gonna cut it off right there. And this part, once you get to where it all kind of fits in your hand, could go through it, coarsely chop it like that. Okay.
So maybe this, they come good. I don't know, how do you think?
Nonna doesn't want to waste anything, so just she's gonna like shave it to the very end.
It's all clean, nice.
To the very end, clean nice.
Yeah, nice.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna take my garlic, I'm gonna go wash the escarole. I swear to God on my life, I'm gonna wash it 4 times.
4 times, yes.
4 times, no more 3 times. 3 is a thing of the past. I'm gonna wash it 4 times. And I will meet you back at the stove and we will get our escarole and beans going. Where are you going? I never know where she's going. She's always running away. Okay, so we're ready to put together our escarole and beans. I washed these 4 times. I swear to God, I'll take a lie detector test. They were kind of dirty though, so you can see that when you start soaking them, some of that dirt starts to come up. and you have to just pour it out, keep refilling the water, and you'll get them really nice and clean. So I'm going to start by adding some extra virgin olive oil to the pan, a little bit more than you normally would. And my pan is already nice and hot. So that is going to start shimmering in a second. And I have my sliced garlic. The more the better with the garlic in this recipe, because that is really what's going to make the dish shine with flavor. So you want the garlic to get nice and golden on the edges. Very important. And I'm also going to add, a few pinches of red pepper flakes, just for a little punch. What you could also do, it's optional, is you could add a few anchovy fillets that are going to break down in the oil. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. It adds a really, really nice flavor. All right, so now that you see a little golden, this is going to snap, crackle, pop, so beware. Start adding your greens to the pan. It's okay, it's just the water reacting with the oil. These are all going to start wilting. Almost immediately they start wilting, actually. So I'm also going to start salting the escarole, and that's going to draw a little bit more water out, help them wilt a little bit. See how they're cooking down already? So once they're a little bit more wilted, give it another 2-3 minutes, and these are all going to wilt a little bit more. We're going to add in our next ingredient. So the leaves of the escarole are nice and tender, but the stalks are a little bit tougher. So that's what's going to need some time to really cook down. But it smells so good. I mean, garlic and oil never disappoints. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my cannellini beans. You can use the pinto beans, but the cannellini are just really classic. And these are cannellini beans in a jar from Italy. So I drain them, but I don't have to rinse them because they're only preserved with salt. So these are going to go into here. Okay. I'm going to mix those in. And the next thing I'm going to throw in is some chicken broth. Now, you can do this with either chicken broth or water. I like chicken broth just because it adds a little bit more flavor. And you can add a little bit more liquid depending on how soupy you want this to be. Okay, so we're going to let this come to a boil. I'm going to lower the heat slightly because what we want is for some of the liquid that I just put into to cook out. I want it to evaporate, and I want it to infuse the escarole with the flavor. So we're going to let this go until the escarole, the toughest part of the escarole, is nice and tender. So that's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, this looks fantastic, and this is just about ready to go. I love that when the beans cook down, the starch kind of releases, and it gives the sauce a little bit of body. This looks so, so good. Our escarole is definitely nice and tender, and we're ready to taste it. I hope Nonna likes this. She loves beans and greens, no matter what. So I'm going to bring this over to her, and we're both going to taste it. Okay, Nonna, you ready to taste?
Yeah, I want to test.
Oof. So good.
Not too much, because I ate before.
Okay, okay. She just wants to
thank
taste.
you.
I love beans and greens.
Look good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
So good. And I love it. This one's a little bit soupy. But it's all about how you like it. If you like it less soupy, you can let it cook a little bit longer and more water will evaporate. But I like it just like this, and I don't like my escarole overcooked. I like to still have a little bit of bite.
Look good, huh?
Mm.
Mm. Very nice.
You like it?
Yeah. You make al dente, very good.
I like la verdura. You gotta eat al dente.
Mm-hmm.
You eat it too soft.
No, it's good.
You cook verdura too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
I like better like that. The way you want. You're right.
You know? And I love the little kick that the red pepper flakes give you, like right at the end, right in the back of your throat, just for like a little something. And doing the chicken broth definitely puts a tiny bit more salt in this, so be mindful of that. If you don't like that, then you should just do it with water and add salt like as to taste at the end, taste for seasoning, always. But, oh, just like this.
That tastes very good, Rossella, very good.
Very good. Nonna says very good, and I'm okay with it.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect side dish or perfect winter dish when you're nice and cold outside. You want to warm up some escarole and beans. Always hits the spot. She likes so much, she's going to eat the whole thing. Thank you guys for watching us make this. Nonna, thank you for being my Nonna today.
Thank you for you. You cook very well.
She
Very
likes
good.
it. Basta che ti piace a te.
Yeah, I like the way you cook, and you very intelligent girl.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not stupid. Bye, guys. Nonna, say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I cook, I eat very well this night. Very good. Bye.